first. And first of all, I want to start off by saying thank you to everyone who helped out with comments on YouTube, Facebook comments, as well as messages and all the other ways people have been getting a hold of me. Thank you very much. The system works now. And in fact, it's better than it has been ever, in my opinion. So the system has gotten a redo a little bit. Now, as previously, iterations had this board sitting... come back here. Sitting in this orientation on top. This is just a standard prototype board. You know, I used it to, well, prototype with. Well, the main function that it performed was these 3 wires right here redirecting some driver pins for the motor controller. That functionality has now been added into the motor driver board itself. So underneath here, maybe you can see there's a couple pins in there missing now. Well, that's been rewired. Also, the RS-232 to TTL converter is now integrated, and that's all working. How did I get this thing to work? How did I solve the grounding issue? I don't know what the deal is, whether or not it's this power supply or not, or there's some other weird thing happening. But what I actually did, for good or bad, there's now this ground loop going from the DC grounds to the AC earth ground. I don't like it. I'm not particularly happy with it, but it seemed to have stabilized the Arduino and all of the grounding issues are not gone. So, big ups on that. So now we can, if I can sit down here, we can, not only can we, let's do some zooming, why not? Some zoom. Shoot. I need to learn how to type and hold a camera at the same time. I can now zoom aggressively with the system, and we can and we can zoom intermittently and at different speeds, and as well as refocus and do all that kinds of stuff at different speeds. So all of that is now working. The camera moves, the camera pans and tilts. It does all of that functionalities built in. I did discover a bug that I have to fix, and there's some additional response code that's coming back from the server that I probably can take out now or just comment out for debugging purpose. It's only been there for debugging, so you know it's probably no longer required. But yeah, I got to solve that bug for speed adjustment for the camera moving. But other than that, I think the system is really ready to go, and I'm ready to order up some more motor controllers and get those in so we can just crank out the next 2. I'm going to spend a little bit more time kind of putting it through its paces to make sure that I'm good, fat, dumb, and happy with it. But other than that, I'm good. I think it's good to go.